Hi, this is Rony Mullick, and you're watching the post market show. So, again, what a consolidation in the market. We are waiting for a trend for months and not months, I mean, at least this month, 1.5 months. So, there's no trend whatsoever. To talk about volatility, India VIX fell by more than 6% today. It is down to 13.8 levels. So, it's again almost 1 year low, and so markets have not been making any moves whatsoever. Nifty for the most part of the day consolidated in a tight range of just 20 points. Fin Nifty, having expired today, moved in a range of just 50 points for the entire day, and back Nifty also moving just 40 to 50 points for the entire day. So again, this is the kind of markets that we see in a low VIX environment. But if the VIX falls even lower, the chances are high that the markets can reverse from there, and a strong trending move can start in either direction. So obviously, non-directional people are making a good amount of money this month, but again, uh, everyone gets their fair share in the markets. Sometimes it's the time for trend followers, sometimes it's the time for the non-directional players. So I believe this is again a phase for the non-directional players to capitalize on their gains. So without further ado, let's get and start with the charts and see how things have been today. So this is the chart of Nifty and 15-minute chart. You can see markets opened almost flat. And the first candle was a red candle, but then after that markets moved up slowly, and after 10 o'clock markets traded between a range of 200 on the downside and 220 on the upside for most part of the day. Only after 3 o'clock markets made an up move with good volume and ending at 18,251, almost at the day's high. Coming to Back Nifty, a similar thing happened. Back Nifty again opened slightly with the gap up, but then it came down and again it consolidated in a very tight range, ending at 42,457.26% up. And today Fin Nifty had an expiry, and it has, again, I told you, the first candle high and low was not broken at all. So it traded the entire day within the tight range. So again, these things are very, very unexpected, and we do not, this is one of the rarities where we see on an expiry day Fin Nifty not making any moves whatsoever. So this is what has been the major theme of the market. Nifty mid caps up slightly by 0.55%. Nifty small caps are almost flat, negative 0.09%. Coming to sector specific movements, we are seeing Nifty PSU Bank gaining the most today, 1.66% up. Nifty IT, after yesterday's fall, has gained around 0.8%, and Nifty Metal are up 0.9%. So that's all the bullish sectors. Again, nothing much. So overall, sectors have moved higher, but very slightly is what we are seeing. Nifty Energy down by 0.35%. And summing to some of the stocks, we have NTPC after falling for continuously for months, and not months, sorry, for days, we are seeing morning star kind of a pattern forming, and we can expect some kind of reversal, and it can go for a pullback towards 172 to 175 levels, and that can be expected. So NTPC, you can definitely watch out for that. PTM falling by 11.2% today, and it has been in a downtrend, and with a serious amount of volume also we are seeing PTM has fallen. I think this is the lowest in its life. Yeah, it's the lowest point, PTM. And Ease My Trip are doing extremely well. In the last 2 days it went up above 45%. So again, people who have bought it in the IPO are sitting on very good gains is what I expect. So yeah, this is the situation. Ease My Trip more than 20% up today. And then we have the Vedanta. It has announced its dividend again for the third time, and the dividend is 17.5 rupee per share. So again, a very good dividend, and these PSU stocks are known for their dividends, and these are high dividend yield stocks of Vedanta, REC Limited. So these companies, if you are investing, you are sure to get a lot of dividend. So these were some of the stocks. Again, like I said, nothing major has happened. Infosys, Reliance, TCS ITC, these are the top gainers, again not contributing significantly. And even on the downside, HDFC Bank, Bharti Airtel, Kotak Bank, Nestle, these are slightly down, but again not something significant. Open interest wise, people are getting slightly bullish, with 18,200 adding a huge amount of put build up. So that is the highest amount of put on the downside, and call side 18,300 has the highest amount of call, followed by 18,400 and 500. So people are becoming more aggressive is what we are seeing. So 18,200 on the downside is 18,300 on the upside. Just 100-point range again ahead of a monthly expiry is something unseen. I mean, we don't see something like this. So that's there. So we have to watch out. Either if these are broken on either side, people would like to square up their positions. That can reach to a huge up move or down move in the market in the coming days. So let's see who is right. And Bank Nifty is almost neutral. 1.05 is the put call ratio. A good amount of puts added today between 42,400 and 42,500. These levels added good amount of put build up. So Bank Nifty again on the call side, we have the highest amount of call build up at 42,500. In case the markets are breaking out above these levels, these people again have to run for cover, and that can propel the markets even higher. So that has to be seen as well. So people are expecting a very, very tight and consolidating day for the next 2 days as well. But if that is the reality or not, only time will tell. Foreign institutional investors continue to sell. Today they have sold again for 697 crore, and DIIs keep supporting the market by buying 636 crores, and that is the FII DII buying and selling figures. Coming to the overall markets, the global markets, let us look at that. Today the German markets are up 0.29%, so nothing significant, but it is still up. And French markets are by 0.35%, and if then the UK markets are up by 0.73%. So overall we are seeing the markets are in the green. S&P 500 up by 0.78% after moving with a gap up. It is continuing to move up. Nasdaq again up by 0.6%. Dow Jones up by 0.8% after moving with a gap, opening with a gap up. So looking good. US markets are looking good. Volatility index coming down by 2.8% in the US. Now it is at 21.7. So US VIX is also coming down steadily, and it should come below 20 anytime soon if this continues. India VIX on the other hand, it is, I told you, it is pretty weak, and the volatility is coming down. Today it came down by 6.45%, ending at 13.84. Now if we look at the weekly range, we are seeing India VIX, I think the low was made around when was this? Yeah, 12th July 2021, when it came to 11.6. So whenever these happen, we see a next move is steadily upward, and the markets move and made a high of 31. Yeah, so that is the situation. So when we have a very low VIX environment, slowly it takes support, and then the volatility is on a rising trend. So let's see where and how long the VIX will fall and where it can fall. So chances are it can come down as low as 11 or 12, and then it can move up from there. So let's see. So that is the situation. Crude oil prices are at 81.83. So as we have talked about, double top pattern forming in crude oil, then it coming down. We gave a target of 76. The target was achieved, and now it is again up to 81.84. Today it is up by 2%. Gold at 1739. Gold, we are seeing just a pullback again. These are the areas you can buy, and you can expect a further up move in gold as well. So that's gold. Dollar index is inching higher. 107 is where it is trading at. Indian rupee continue to depreciate, but it is for the last 3-4 days it's taking resistance around 81.68. So this looks like a good resistance. We have to see how things pan out over here. Come to SGX Nifty, indicating 18,336. Again a gap up opening because of US markets in the green. So in Nifty, what we can expect is, in case there's an up move, the markets will take resistance around 80,327, and then if that is broken, you can expect the markets to go up even higher and take resistance around 18,440 levels. On the downside, 220 has made a good base today, and then 18,150 has made again a good base on the downside. So these are the levels to watch out for. And in Bank Nifty, if we talk about that, yesterday's closing price is where the markets ended, expecting a gap up tomorrow. So 42,500, once it is crossed, we can expect a good momentum rally towards 18,000, 42,600. And we have to see how Bank Nifty trades after that. Does it take resistance or it moves up? That has to be seen. And on the downside, we have multiple supports around 42,350 and then 42,200 250 levels. So 40,250 on the downside and 14,000. I think this is 350, 250 and 350 to be watched out for the near expiry. And Bank Nifty is looking slightly more bullish than Nifty. So we have to see how things are happening. So now the advice is basically, if you're a trend follower, I know the last 1.5 months have been tough because again no trend following setters has been working well in this situation, although the markets are moving higher, but it is tough to capitalize especially if you're an intraday player, and that has been making life difficult. But on the other hand, option sellers were making a lot of money. Non-directional ones is what I'm talking about. Again, market gives phases to everybody. So once it's time for a few months are up for the trend followers, a few months are there for non-directional players. So overall, everyone gets their fair share in the markets to make profits. So during these times, if you're a trend follower, it is okay. You should maybe reduce your quantity, manage your risk well, because these phases of drawdowns, if you can survive them, then again good days are coming ahead, good trending days where you can make a lot of profits. So those things are ahead. So that's my only advice, to stick to your guns, and these are the times when you can have to manage your risk very well. So there's no point changing a profitable setup if you already have. So just somehow pass these days. Better days are definitely coming. So with that, I'll end my live stream here. Thank you for watching, and again we will meet for tomorrow. I wish you have a very good night.